And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the final time in 2025, we're about to enjoy Bob's Movie Club.
I love movies. Bob's Movie Club.
Woo!
We got some movies for you.
Yeah, we do.
Bob's Movie Club. Bob's Movie Club. Movies are great. Movies are great. And today we're talking about an objectively great movie, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. You've all seen this movie many times, right?
I've seen it a million times. It is an all-time great.
I think this is the second time I've ever seen it.
Just the second
I think
time,
I saw
okay.
it once when it came out, and then I saw it this week.
Vinny, what about you?
I've seen it 40 times. I love this movie.
You love this movie.
I love this. I told you the other day, I love Chevy Chase despite knowing he's a total douchebag. And everyone who's ever worked with him thinks he's a scumbag. They all say it. And yet, on screen, when the camera's rolling, he's really good.
Yeah, I didn't realize that this was a third one in the series. I don't know why, but I thought it was the first one. But they do like a classic family vacation, then they do European family vacation, and then they do this one. So when the movie started, like I was getting to know all of the characters' tropes, and I was like, first of all, I love the wood-paneled station wagon because when
family truckster.
When I was born, that was what my family had. So I have like tiniest memory.
In 95.
Yes.
That's weird.
I feel like
They were long gone by then.
I know.
No, because when I was growing up, we used to play this game where whenever we would see one, we would yell beaver, and then you get points.
Oh.
So they were still, because they were still around for a while, even after they stopped making them.
Yeah, they went through a period where, and I believe that was a Ford they're driving in the movie, where Ford did, like, brought back the wood paneling kind of deal. Not as bad as the 70s ones.
The 70s, they were just everywhere. Though. Like,
Really?
everybody had one of those. We didn't have the wood paneling. We had a gold. It was the same thing, the shape of it and everything, but it was gold. But you guys had like a souped up one, right?
My dad took my mom's Oldsmobile station wagon with the back seat, the very way back used to flip up so you could sit in it and look
Out.
at the car behind you as it's hitting the brakes and slamming into your knees. It's awesome. Like they would never do that today. What do they call those?
Like a jump seat or a
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it was my dad lowered the front end, put mags on it, and the thing was so fast. But it had wood paneling, and it was blue. Oldsmobile. Another question for the generation gap. I just blew it, though.
It's all right. They
Well,
won't
I don't
remember.
play, so you can still ask it.
That's true.
Do you
That's
know
true.
that brand?
I do.
Oldsmobile. It went away. It used to be a GM car.
Yes, I know it only because when I worked at GM, there were some people who worked at Oldsmobile who were still around, and people who worked at Saturn. So you'd hear the stories.
Oh my God! Remember Saturn?
Oh my gosh, let's talk
Yeah.
about this great movie.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So the
Sorry,
movie
the
starts.
weeds.
They're on
They
their way.
call.
They're on their way to get a Christmas tree, and I'm like, okay, this dad, Chevy Chase, is just delusional.
Clark Griswold, by
and
the way.
annoying. Does she call him Sparky?
Yes.
His wife?
Yep.
What kind of nickname is that?
Well,
Rhymes with Clarky.
Oh,
Maybe.
okay, that's cute. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know about this movie because this guy's gonna be really annoying. But then I really started to appreciate his perseverance. Like nothing was gonna get in his way of having a great Christmas, even when he gets trapped in the attic all day. Although, why, when he's trapped in the attic, is he sitting on the attic door? It's just. Everything's ridiculous.
Also,
Stop
once
it.
he broke
Just
through the
stop it.
ceiling
I know.
onto
This
the
movie is
bunk bed,
perfect.
just go through the hole you've made. You're not trapped.
He has that wonderful scene looking at the old movies.
I know, that's sweet. That really got me. So I'm like, okay, there's some sentimental value here in this movie. But like, I don't know if it's just my age. It felt like, and I was chatting with Maddie a little bit about this morning. I'm like, this movie is very cheesy. But is it cheesy or is it the cheese? Is it that like this movie, now it looks cheesy to me because it's older, but at the time, like this was new and groundbreaking and how like the new fresh thing in comedy.
I told Bob this morning, it's like if you go to a cheese shop and you're like, all they have is cheese here. Yes, that is what, it's National Lampoon's Vacation. Yes, this is the cheese shop and we come for it.
Your
All the
expectation
delicious
should be cheese.
At
Yes.
the heart of this movie, and I haven't heard anybody say it yet, so I'll just say it, like, to me, this is about the Christmas bonus. The whole freaking movie is about
yeah.
him and this Christmas bonus he's expecting, which seems now, if you watch it, you go, nobody gets Christmas bonuses anymore. Nobody.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
It used to be a big deal.
It's not even discussed anymore. Like, we don't have Christmas parties. Forget that. There's no such thing as a Christmas bonus, as he's like, I'm going to put in a pool. Everyone, like anyone watching that, especially you, must be like, that's not even.
What's he even talking about?
Yeah, what Christmas bonus?
What does it mean?
Yeah, subjective bonuses aren't really a thing. Sometimes you have it built into your pay structure, but not like a surprise. Oh, we're feeling generous. We're going to give you a
Right, like you
bonus.
wouldn't know what it was.
That's actually so funny because the boss is, I'm glad you pointed that out, because the boss is called a cheapskate even by his wife for cutting out the bonuses, and like obviously that's what they've done. Like they've done away with bonuses,
Right?
Entirely.
to save money.
Nationwide,
Yeah.
it doesn't happen. It's such a funny relic of that time, and even then, it was probably on its way out, right?
Either that or the people who get these year-end bonuses aren't us, and they're not telling us
Right.
about it.
That's one of the best scenes, though, in the movie is when Clark is at work and he gets his CEO time, and then the CEO has all a line of people behind him after him. He's
His
like,
entourage.
Merry Christmas, kiss his ass, kiss my ass, Happy Hanukkah. Like, such classic Chevy Chase, just, goodness.
Do you guys know if he ad-libs a lot of his lines in movies, or it's
I
like
don't
I don't know.
No.
That
well
one
written?
felt like that felt ad-libbed, even if it wasn't. That scene is just great.
There are definitely some funny bits, like when the whole family shows up. Well, I guess it's later when the old, what's her name, Aunt Betty,
It's Uncle Lewis and Aunt
Bethany.
Aunt Bethany.
When they show up and the cat's wrapped up and Chevy's like dancing around with it. That's funny.
Yeah, there's funny things.
But there's also a lot of stuff where I'm like
Not-
I don't
not
like.
funny.
I'm not into slapstick comedy. I'm not into gross humor. Like as soon as Uncle Eddie showed up, I'm like, I'm really not.
Oh my
gonna
God,
like
Eddie's
this
one of the
movie.
best parts of the movie.
Eddie
Esther's
just-
I really
full.
am not into that.
And the Uncle Lewis Aunt Bethany stuff is so great because he's just so great. She's, did I fart? Did the room clear? And just he's just got so many. The blessing. Say the blessing.
Grace died 30 years ago. I don't know. I'm just not
I
into the
love
gross humor.
those scenes with those two. Are like my nephews and I watch that every year.
Oh.
And we do not sit down to eat without going, say the blessing. It's such a great line.
It's become a part of your
It is
family
a big
lore.
part of our family lore.
It is one fun fact about the person who plays Aunt Bethany. She's the original voice of Betty Boop, and this was the last thing she was ever in.
Oh,
Yeah. So I'm glad it lives
My-
on for her.
You know who knows about Betty Boop? Is like my mom. My mom loved Betty Boop. She would always, my whole life, she's been talking about Betty Boop, and I look at the Betty Boop stuff and go, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't
see
know
it.
her. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm guessing you didn't like this movie.
I didn't say that.
It's okay. I didn't really like it that much either.
Yeah.
I tried though. Like I actually rewinded and was like, okay, let me just give this another shot because I know people love this movie. So I just need to get into
I
it.
feel the same way. Thought to myself, you are a snob because I didn't find it funny at all. And maybe it's because I know that Chevy Chase is not a great dude, but I measure all dumb comedies by Dumb and Dumber, and none of them ever reach that peak.
When was the last time you watched Dumb and Dumber?
Not that long ago,
Okay.
and I still relive it in my head all the time too.
Maybe we should do that as a rewatch because I've never seen it.
Oh.
And if that's your standard, that
to
would
me,
really...
for the dumb comedies, that's the one. Let's do that. We'll
Okay.
do that for
I'll add
after.
it to 2026.
Okay.
We already got quite the lineup going for 2026.
Yeah, I don't have. I can see why people like this movie, and it is Christmassy.
And it does have some heart. Like the scene where
sure.
he talks to his cousin, like the little girl, his
Yes.
cousin's daughter, niece, or whatever she is, about Santa. I do really like that. But then on the counterpoint, and I also love how hard he's fighting, the stubbornness to not give up on the Christmas dream. But at the same time, then he makes some decisions where I'm like, well, I wanted to love you, but I can't. Like when you don't get the lights to work, I understand being frustrated, but then like kicking all the Santas over. In fact, Chevy Chase actually broke his pinky, like punching one of the Santas.
Oh, is that so?
when he
Oh,
couldn't
these
get
one of
lights
the
to work.
fun facts.
Yes.
I see.
But I'm like, ugh.
Well-
And then also the scene where he's at the mall and he's shopping, and there's the beautiful woman helping him, and she's showing the
that
her
didn't
panty
age
line.
well. That was very like.
This is for my
creepy.
wife. God bless her soul.
Are men really that they can't?
In their heads,
get
they
so
are.
distracted
Yes.
that they can't
and
function.
they
Yeah, they do.
the good ones put a good face on it, but they're all like horn dogs at heart.
But with the outdoor scenes, you also get the classic scenes with Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
I do love her.
Which were
Oh, yeah.
great. Todd, why is it wet in here? I don't know.
They are actually a fun side piece.
I agree, and I don't think they're too overdone, and I actually feel kind of bad for them because they live next door to a psychopath.
But they're kind
Probably
of
doing
jerks
this
too.
all year round. Yeah, well,
You would be jerks if you lived next to Clark Griswold, I'm sure.
Well, I mean, how many windows get smashed in their house during this thing? It's just like between the tree and the giant gutter icicle, and just like, oh.
This kind of thing really stresses me out too when their house is basically destroyed by the end. I have a really hard time watching people destroy their stuff.
Right.
And,
Yep.
and like the scene with the squirrel is ridiculous.
Yeah. I was really like, catch the squirrel, please. Hurry. It's ruining everything.
But I know people love this movie. Maddie, tell us more of the stuff you love about this movie.
There's so many like good, just classic scenes. When the cat gets electrocuted, I mean, I know that's a horrible thing, but that's funny.
It's pretty funny.
That's pretty funny. I like that it's kind of nonstop funny. There is like each scene like has its own like thing you love about it. Like Clark on the sled going down the hill, and the sled at the end being
that's the stupidest. That was actually my least favorite scene. It's like they do that with a lot of the jokes in the movie. Is they set them up so far in advance. I'm like, okay, like I know exactly what's going to happen, and that goes back to my question of like, is that because now comedy has evolved and it's not like that anymore, or what is that how it's supposed to be?
This isn't supposed to be smart comedy. It's funny bit after funny bit after funny bit. And if you didn't like the last funny bit, good. Cousin Eddie's here. He'll bring in
Cousin Eddie stuff is pretty funny.
Yeah.
But really, it's clearly he's gonna scam them into buying Christmas presents for his
Yeah,
family.
well,
this is what Cousin
They
Eddie
set it
does.
up,
This is-
and
yeah.
then
Well,
why
plus
does Chevy fall for it?
Randy, because he's Chevy. Clark. Randy Quaid, every time I see him, though, I get taken out of any movie that I'm watching because I know what a maniac he turned into later. Like, is he still on the run from whoever
You
in
tell
Hollywood's
us.
trying to murder him and his wife after they're doing like porn shots with Nixon masks on? And I mean, those two are, he's nuts. We're running out of time. You want to do ratings?
Yeah, let's do ratings.
Okay.
I'll give it 3 stars.
After all that, you gave it 3?
Yeah,
Oh. It sounded like you hated it.
I didn't hate it.
She just didn't like it.
I just didn't love it. I just don't think it's for me.
But it's okay.
But I respect it.
Well, I would say that this is one of those things that, like many things we grew up with that are probably inappropriate or lame, maybe didn't even age well. To me, that is a Christmas classic. I give it 4 stars.
I liked it better than I liked Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. So I'm going to give it 1.5 stars.
You gave Planes, Trains, and Automobiles 1 star.
I hope so. I really can't imagine giving it 2.
5 out of 5 out of 5 stars. One of the greatest Christmas movies of all time.
That rocks. I'm happy for you guys, and I don't want to ruin it. I'm just...
You can't ruin it. You can't ruin what's perfect.
And I've got some more fun facts, so maybe Vinny or Maddie, I'll make a little video with you to
Oh,
talk
that's
through
a good
those.
idea.
I love fun facts about this movie.
I'll film you guys.
Cool.
All right. Thank you, Bob. Great job. And you have been a wonderful addition to this show this year. And I think Bob's Movie Club has a bright future in front of it.
Well, thanks.
We're going to take a quick break. What's coming up?
Sarah and Vinny on Alice.
Have a very nice day at work.